I've made videos on this before, but what do I do with the loose end of a strap whenever I use the ratchet? So that it's not flapping in the wind like this. It really just determines on what type you have. So this type, you see how there's a hole right there? And this type does not have that hole because it's stitched all the way up. So my first and preferred method is to roll up your strap into about a 10-inch loop like that. And then before you cinch the strap all the way down, you're just gonna feed it through the loop like this. And then you're gonna straighten up this portion and then cinch it down. All right, the second type you have is the type that does not have that, right? You do the same thing with your loop, all right? Bring it down like this. Yeah, around and in. I turn inward. Now you can go the opposite way, but if you go inward, it's kind of hard without much on there. When you do that, it loops around and it actually, as you're turning it downward, it pulls it tight against each other and sucks this little knot tight, and then it's not gonna go anywhere. Now, yes, this is the other way to do it. There's 1,000 ways to do it. I'm sure people are gonna be like, I do it this way. I use a zip tie, I use a bungee. Yes, you can do that. These are just 2 ways that I do to tighten mine down. But again, this is the preferred way because I don't ever have any issues with these coming out. Sometimes if you're going down the road and you have a lot of side wind, there's a lot of wind hitting this, sometimes this can loosen up and eventually it'll flap and come out. That's just the 2 ways I do it. And there's a bunch of ways to do it. Anyway, I hope that helped. Y'all have a good day.